Hi, where are you going? Just kidding. Only need your attention for 5 minutes. Will you do it for me? Or actually, for yourself. A friend told me years ago people around the world make money out of buying and selling dollars. Yeah, right. That's exactly what I said. But then he started telling me things that actually made some sense. He asked me, "How do you think the big guys make their money?" Interesting, I said. He also asked if I think they work alone. At this point, I knew he knows something I don't, and well, I was right. My friend Mike joined a club of people who take advantage out of their size and advices from professional members, who have years of experience in certain fields. The moment he showed me this club, I discovered how simple people like me and you can overcome these questions and actually become very profitable. At first I thought this club is going to make me a few hundred US dollars as an extra income, like the usual things you see on the internet, such as paid surveys, etc. But quickly, I was proven wrong. This club nowadays makes me a primary salary, and you know what is the greatest thing? I don't even need to leave my house. If this is not living the dream, then what is?
Hi, Robert. I have only one thing to say. My life completely changed the day you exposed this club to me. Your patient and great answers when I used to be skeptical beginner were so helpful. And well, I have never had a chance before to tell you, but I am grateful every day you didn't let me give up when I made millions of excuses before I joined. And let's not forget, without you, I could have not been approved for free by the Currencies Club. Big thanks for that.
Rachel is only one example of many other who already made their first step into this wonderful club. Don't worry, I am not going to leave you alone. My goal in this video is to get each one of you a personal invitation and of course an approval to the Currencies Club. By now, you probably have questions like, how is this possible? What are they doing here? And how much can you actually make? I promise to answer everything. But first, I would like you to understand the logic behind the Currencies Club. Do you have any guess why currencies? Why should an entire club with almost 15,000 people focus on only one thing? I mean, they could easily go and focus on stocks like everybody else, or maybe commodities such as the gold or silver. But they chose currency over everything. And well, I must say at first I did not fully understand the idea behind it until it just hit me. We all use currencies every day, all day. We make their value change, and the funny thing is that we are not even aware of it, but currencies are everywhere. When you go to the supermarket to buy milk or even just for shopping in the mall, you make the global currency's rate change. How come? Take as an example, a company from Australia which sells cloths in London. Once you buy their products, it's the same thing as taking pounds and changing them into Australian dollar. So even if you are not aware of it, you make the currencies to change. Another simple example we all know is visiting in another country. Let's say you live in Brazil and you want to visit in the United States. You need to have the local currency, or in other words, you must sell your Brazilian real and buy USD. And many other ways, such as paying with your credit card, online shopping, playing in the casino, etc. These ways you make the currency's rate to change. You probably never thought about it before, but people like me and you, not even talking about the big companies, convert averagely around 900 billion USD every month. Would you be happy if I tell you the Currency Club knows how to make money for you out of changes in currency rate? Let me explain how. The Currencies Club is basically a group of analysts with an overall experience of 30 years in trading, who knows how to track changes between currencies. 5 years ago, the analysts decided to bring the public in and get each one a fair opportunity to make millions of USD out of their knowledge. I will explain their interest in a bit. What's important for you to understand now is that you don't need to have any experience nor knowledge in trading. The system was built in such way it has 94% success and can generate thousands of USD every day, just from copying the big guys' moves. How amazing is that? You can now follow some of the richest men on earth, how they play their moves, and actually be part of their success. You think they care you earn few $1,000s out of their strategies? I assure you they don't, Because even if you and the entire members of this club will make 5,000 every day, I remind you the currencies market itself transfer 900 billion USD every month. It will be like sharing a candy for them. By now you should understand why the club chose currencies over other assets people think they know well. Sometime I don't even understand why people bother so much on commodities like gold, corn, silver, coffee. Think what happens now if a huge storm destroys large fields of coffee, or maybe makes a big mine of gold to collapse. Do you think anyone is going to care for your money? The millionaires will pull out their money so fast there is no chance for you to bring your investment back. However, with currencies, it is impossible. People won't stop spending money, even in the worst time when the world expected big wars. People bought things like food, cloths, shelter, etc. Or in other words, they buy and sell currencies. Do you understand what I am saying? The currencies market is so big, there is no chance for it to stop, not even for 1 minute. When we talk right now, people buy and sell currencies. People make the rate between two currencies to change so fast. Which only means one thing for us: money, money, and more money. Let me tell you a little bit about it, and what you need to do to join the club. The best thing about the Currencies Club, as I told you before, is that you do not need to have any past experience. You don't need to have friends with connections. All you need to do in order for you to become a member is to get an invitation from someone who is already inside the club. Fill in your details in the invitation, you wait for the manager to accept your membership based on available seats, and voila! You are now ready to make money. Don't worry about the invitation from an inside member. That's why I'm here. I made a form in the next page which tells you the managers of the club you're invited through me. Yeah, that's me, by the way. This way, you can sign faster, get access today, and even make your first couple hundred USD. I promise to tell you everything about myself in a bit, but before, I want to get rid of one common doubt you probably have now. Let's admit the idea of making money online may sound a bit difficult now. After all, we have been taught by our parents that the only way to get rich is by hard work, wasting tons of beautiful hours from our lives, just for the next promotion, which will probably only give you a fancy title and a few extra $1,000. Sorry to say, but to me it sounds awful, and unfortunately, many people refuse to see there are many other ways in which you can generate thousands of USD every day. Hello there, my name is Robert Kevin, and I am not embarrassed to say, but I am that rich guy you see out there in the street crossing with a beautiful Porsche, eating dinner with his wife in expensive restaurants, going for vacations 3 to 4 times a year. You have seen people like me before, right? However, it wasn't like this all the time. When I first started in 2013, I was barely making $2,500 per month as a salesman. Everything changed to me the day I decided to leave my comfort zone and look for alternative ways in which I could become very rich. I believe every human being has a chance to become a millionaire. It is impossible that one person can make it and the other cannot. The only thing which separates a person from becoming very rich is an opportunity. Just for the skeptical people out there who always look for excuses, when I started, I was not a kid. I just got married with my beautiful wife, Mary. She was pregnant and bills were piling up, but I did not give up. My dreams to become that rich guy I mentioned before, with the big house and the best education for his children, made me very hungry for success. So I don't want to hear any excuses from you, whether you are a pensioner who wants to make a second income, or maybe a mother to children who wants to give her kids better future. The Currency Club is the opportunity to make it happen for you. The only variable you need to control is yourself. Enough talking. Let's focus on you. I bet you have many questions. I want to show you the real things, how it actually works. My account and of course the amazing win-win situation this club created for both new members and the group of analysts. Fill in your email on the right to discover how I made over $250,000 just buying and selling currencies. The future is right behind the button.